Okay, we're live.
Hi, welcome everyone. We are here for the Friday Energy Focus of the Week for Transformational Tools. I am Leslie Romine, and this is Arlene Arnold, the founder of Transformational Tools and Complementary Color Therapy. And we are excited about what's coming up for this week. It's our theme for August is how do we keep our peace when the world is on fire? And this is our beautiful picture um, of this beautiful lotus symbol and in water. And um, this was chosen as as Arlene and our friend Dodie has been working on tuning into the energies and seeing what wants to come forward and help us through and assist us through and remind us of things that we may have forgotten. Um, so we are excited to get um, looking at that more closely. The lotus is a sacred symbol of divine love and spiritual awakening in many religions and cultures around the world. Her message is to remind us of our resilience, of our connection to the divine, and to remember who we truly are. A message that tells us to take care of our inner being each day, especially as things continue to heat up, literally, and possibly become more surreal. One petal, this is a beautiful quote here. One petal opening at a time, I am transforming from the heart of my being. Transformation that is based on the love in my heart and the truth of who I am. I love that statement,
It's
Arlene.
very beautiful. Yeah. And this is supposed to be the pink lotus, but I always see magenta in it. And magenta is one of the most helpful colors to help us in transformation. So I like to see that as part of the lotus. And I love the color that's around that. That turquoise is just so gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. And it really highlights the lotus and helps us see those many shades of pink and magenta, and there's probably some red there and so on. Anyway, it's a beautiful piece to have to think about. How do we keep our peace, that peacefulness in us, when the world is on fire? If you notice, yeah, there's a lot of places around us that are on fire, but also just the um, immense energy that's coming in, and it feels so strong. But we are here to be resilient, and so we will be.
Mhm, mhm. And, it says a resilience, our connection to the divine, and to remember who we truly are. And on this pathway, we are trying to remember who we truly are and tuning into those energies and the healing energies that would remind us, oh, yes, that is there, and I can transcend that.
Sorry,
I
I
can
mean,
transcend that and make it, create it so that that no longer is part of how I want to express myself, how I want to be in the world.
well, I always know when I sneeze like that that it's part of the cleansing. So uh,
Mhm.
when I talk about magenta, boy, magenta came right in there, helped me cleanse. I'm gonna get a Kleenex.
Yes, and magenta is really good for that. Just take a moment. I'm going to take a moment to say hi to John and Will. Hi. And looking forward to those that are coming in as we continue. So we're back. um, one of the, I don't know what, I want to put this in today, so it seems like a great time to do it. Recently I had gotten, we were talking about something come from the heart of your being. And recently I'd run into a gal that I knew a long time ago that we worked together in doing theater, and she was the director. And um, we talked and chatted a couple times, ran into each other, not planned or anything, a couple of times. And we talked about doing, a reader's theater where you don't really have to, plan and memorize your words and things like that. You can read it as the character. And I was thinking of this other gal. She's also named Leslie. And I was thinking, oh gosh, I wish I knew how to get hold of her, because she would be so fun to be part of this. And since then, I've had two more people that I had in mind. But I'm driving up to the store again. And as I pull into the parking lot, who is standing outside her car, right where I can just roll down my window and talk to her, was Leslie, the other one. And I just went, what? In my head. But I was just thinking, when we put out there what we desire, that is a passion or something, that would contribute to the whole, it hears us and it brings those things into being, so that, even if it goes nowhere, the connection was there for me, but I think it's going to go somewhere. I don't know where it is, and I don't need to know where it is, but maybe it's simply reconnecting with some dear friends. So,
I think that's part of the time that we're in.
yeah.
We're at a different point. They're at a different point, and there's a different kind of coming together, I think,
Mhm,
of people that we have known before.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. So it's transforming from the heart, and what the expressions that we want to bring forth. So tune into that. That's part of this beautiful lotus, I think, that says it's from my heart and it's who I want to be in the world, opening up. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, let's get on to our first luminary, which is Core Crucible for this month of August. The part that wanted to express itself today said, bring your grief and your hurt into the crucible. Bring your doubts and your fears. The residue left from the drama of life is consumed, leaving only that which is fueled by passion and lived in joy. Wow. Wow. Um, as we release those things that want to be released, that are coming up for us to be released, that opens the doors, um, and let's go of the drama, or let's go of the trauma that it might have caused. It just lets go and frees you up to have that energy available to you then, to bring in new possibilities. I have to make a little yay for the class we did with Arlene yesterday, which was about using tools that she developed, that we could release something. And there were several of us there. And as we worked on doing the different activities of releasing, it was a powerful, powerful time for everybody to just, let it go and release it and find tools that will help us do that. So if you're thinking about doing the tools class, that's just a little plug because it was wonderful. It really helped a lot of us just to, and they don't have to be huge. It's just something that's just been waiting to be let go. So I don't know if you want to add to that.
Well, sometimes, it has to do with things that come up in dreams or just thoughts or feeling something. And then you go, why am I feeling that? This isn't something that I am feeling right now. And when you go into that, you begin to find that there may be some leftovers that you want to work on. And the tools are there so that you can be involved with those tools on your own or with a group. So, uh, so hello there, Crystal. I,
Yeah.
your tools did not help me. Oh, well, okay. Uh, anyway, so I think that this particular core crucible is a wonderful one to take what you have that's coming up and bring it into the center and have core crucible help us.
Yes. Yes. Okay. We have a second luminary, which is unfolding. Unfolding. And this is the numbers 6 and 12. And for those of you that have the book, it's on page 44. And this is the message. Do we want to bring up unfolding, Arlene?
There it is.
There it is. Magic, right when I said it. The universal core. And look at that beautiful universal core. Wow, that wows me every time. It's so crystal.
No, it does me too. Yeah.
Wow. The universal core births many aspects of the source. Each carries the divine image, yet each is unique, bringing gifts and abilities needed in an unfolding world. You contain these gifts as you connect with different people and experiences. New possibilities that once lay dormant within you now emerge. You are invited to join the wave of breathing out new forms and new possibilities. It just seems like such a wonderful one to go with Core Crucible to me, because once you have allowed release to happen, then these new things can begin to birth into your life. And yours are uniquely yours, as each one of us brings something new and different to this time and the emerging energies.
The other thing I was thinking about was how asking ourselves what possibilities are knocking on our door. As I was putting on this top, I was very aware of it, white and black, and it was coming to me all possibilities, both in the human and in the divine realms, are possible here now. And I was also working with some higher dimensions, just feeling into them and seeing what is there and asking my inner self what that is. And then it's part of when we have all these possibilities, at least for me, I have to look at the timing and say, well, this is a great idea, but is this the right timing for it? And then Peter, my husband, has always had a tool that he uses, which is taking ideas that you have that whose time is not yet and put it in a parking lot. So I've developed a parking lot in my computer that I can go back to and say, oh, is it time now? Or do I need to wait a little bit longer?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's part of what unfolding brings us with all possibilities. We want to be aware of them and grateful for them, and then find out what's the right timing for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I love that because it does depend on that. And our intuitive self, our higher knowing, can let us know when it's the right time.
Right, right.
And we do. The more we trust that, the more we work with it, the easier it is to trust when it's not showing up just yet.
And that's part of self-care.
Yeah.
When a lot of things are happening around us and when the many energies that are coming in, we would need that quiet time and then say, okay, what is it that I am to be a part of right now?
Mhm.
And what is it that I am to put away until I get that nudge that says, go to your parking lot?
Yeah. It's in the parking lot. That's fun. That's fun. All right. Moving on to the second color, or moving on to the color card for this month, is Lesson in Orange. Now, as this one came up, I thought, oh, interesting, because here we're encouraged to be our true self, and this is really talking about how we can move from one place to another, and if we're not really in that trust mode. So the lesson was hiding your true self. When you are vulnerable, when you are vulnerable and have been hurt deeply, you may hide your true self. Inside, you may feel dull and depressed, while outside, you smile and wear bright colors. Inside, you may feel afraid or unsure. You may push yourself into social situations, hoping to be accepted and liked. Just a couple of examples. You may push yourself, let's see. Again, the answer here is to acknowledge who you really are. Take satisfaction in who you are and claim how uniquely special you are. There is no one like you, no one else like you. Decide to live from your authentic center, not to please anybody else, but to feel the satisfaction of being true to yourself. Wow.
Yeah, that's so important. And it is such a satisfaction when you are doing what you came to do here and you are extending your light and being that energy that is you very uniquely.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, and as we release those things, the messages of the past that we might have received, like I'm not good enough, or I don't know how to do that, or that kind of thing. It's like we can transcend that and really take a look at what am I offering instead of looking at what you're not offering. It's
Oh,
like,
that's so cool. Let's focus on what we are,
yeah,
how we are in alignment.
yeah. What do I have to offer here?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And authenticity feels good because there's no having to defend that to me.
yeah.
You just are it. So other people can decide what they want to do about it. Yeah.
So grateful. Would you give us your regular name?
Oh, yeah. Please. Thank you.
And hi, Mia. It's so good to see
Yeah.
you. I think Grateful's been here before.
Yeah, I think so too. Can't
Yeah.
remember their name though. Okay.
So we are on
Moving.
celebration.
Yes, for this week, our week. It's number 16. And this really jumped out to this week. Transformation from seeds of possibility now radiate your magnificent colors. As a brilliant flower in full bloom, join others to co create new octaves of experience. And right away, I went to the lotus, how we can express our uniqueness, our new octaves of experience. So that's when we're in full bloom, we can be that authentic self and just put it out there. And it's amazing how those things come as you are, open and ready and release and do it. Wow. Lots.
Sometimes it seems like celebration comes at a time and you go, uh, celebration?
Yeah.
And, and I always think about the fact that um, it comes at a time when we need to take a deep breath and really think about what it is we're grateful for. And we've come so far, which is part of what this is saying. And we've come from seeds of possibility. And as we're grateful for that, we can begin to radiate that.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, and grateful for the realization that we've had about what we do have to offer and who we are,
Right.
and putting it out there. Thank you for reminding us of that. All right, our color card is strength in orange. Here's another orange. We had the lesson, now we're having the strengths. It's all about emotions this week. What you feel through the senses takes you deeper into the emotions. Smooth, loving voices register as an emotional response. A gentle, caressing touch communicates through the skin with deep emotional content. These emotions touch your heart. Your response is to love without restrictions. You love your family, friends, partner, or spouse, animals, and all living things. You love the rain, the sunshine, and the wind at the beach. Whatever you feel touches you deeply. I know that many of us, most of us, are very sensitive to these things. And it's saying, you know, remind yourself about these feelings. And this is an additional message. Through your deep healing, you have awakened a safety that comes with discernment. Your emotions are safe to enjoy the blessings of your innate sensitivity. Your discernment allows you to trust in the intuitive knowing within you to know if it's safe or appropriate to express those emotions in any situation. You deeply trust that knowing part of yourself. Yeah, wow.
Well, I love the fact that we have a lesson for the month and we have the strength for the week. That's a wonderful balance. And with the lesson reminding us to be our true self, and the strength reminding us to pay attention to what we feel, which is part of being your true self. It's a nice combination that I think can be of great value to us during this week.
Hmm. Yes, I was feeling that too as it came through. Yes, yes. Okay, so announcements can happen if we have some.
Okay, one of the things that I wanted to bring up is that tomorrow is the Lionsgate, 8/8. Each year is the Lionsgate. And there's some really important things in this portal that comes on 8/8. One of the things they pointed out is that um, the 8, if you put it on its side, it's like an infinity sign. It's like helping us with the connection between the material world and the non-physical planes of existence. And I think that's really important because I think more and more we are feeling those beings that are not in our third dimensional frame, but they are here and they are around us. And when you're sensitive and maybe psychic, you feel them. So I think it's really a good time, and I would encourage you just to go online and ask about the Lionsgate and what it means at this time. There's also another thing about the Lions Gate that I wanted to to point out. Um, it said that new possibilities of spiritual growth are part of it. Well, that certainly fits with the card that we have for the months, which is the unfolding of all possibilities. And then you may feel direct messages coming from celestial beings or whoever comes and works with you, um, and maybe from ancestors or different kinds of messages. So we need to be available and aware and find out what that message is for us. And then they're helping us create spaces for solitude and introspection. So tomorrow can be a time of going into meditation or quietness and just allowing information to come through you for you. And then another thing is it can be about manifesting anything that consciously aligns you with your deepest aspirations is perfect. So, what you want to do is align with what it is that you truly want from your soul in form. And this is a time to manifest that. And then staying positive and focusing on your goals is crucial during a Lionsgate portal. So use this time to focus on what it is that you would like to bring about in your life and what kinds of things you would like help with. Now, for those of you who are part of the portal, which is our community, subscription community, and we would really invite anyone who is not part of that to go into transformationaltools.com/Vortal, VORTAL. And that is a combination of a vortex and a portal. And that's where we meet with others who are highly sensitive and intuitive, and many of them are psychic. And we come together to support each other, just like we do here. So it is a wonderful opportunity each month for us to get together on Zoom and get to know each other better, and to have some inspiration that keeps us going. And so we would invite you. That's on Sunday at 2 p.m. This coming Sunday at 2 p.m. And then we have for the Vortal and other friends of Transformational Tools on September 26th, we're putting together an in-person gathering, and it is in Vancouver, Washington. And if you have been a part of us in whatever ways, we would, and you live within a driving distance of that, that you come and join us in Vancouver, and just call me, or some of you just email me at arlene@transformationaltools.com and let me know that you would like to come. And then you have the opportunity on Monday for joining the Vortex, which is a group of us that look at different topics, come and meet with each other and say how you're doing. And it's at 4 p.m. this Monday. And if you're getting the newsletter, and you would get this information. And if you haven't found it, again, email me, arlene@transformationaltools.com. Anyway, we would love to have Zach come and join us too. And Mia, if you can, just come and on Monday and, connect with us. We have a great time at the Vortex.
Yeah, we do.
And then always Leslie and I are available to do sessions if you need some extra help. And you can set that up on our website, transformationaltools.com/sessions. And we really find that that's one of the most satisfying part of what we do is to find to be with you and help you through things. And it's a co-created process. It's not just us telling you. It's you experiencing this and us talking about it. So I think that's all of the messages,
Yeah, well,
and we can move into our
readings.
readings.
Yes, this is always fun for us. John, you are first up. So we will start with John.
All right. Well, that's interesting. It's Core Crucible. Let me take this down. Let's see. Oops.
Page 12.
Removed the wrong thing. Okay, remove that. Um, so it's Core Crucible, which we also have here for the month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so John, what I get for you is the continuing of the work that you've been doing. You've been going deeper and deeper and have been so open to uh, finding out how to release some of these patterns that have been in your life. And we're all doing that. But this is a really good time for you to sit with Core Crucible. And one of the things you can do, you can put it on your heart. You can put it on the floor and stand on it. You can visualize it as a energy in front of you, like a ball of energy, and you can step into it. There's so many ways that this can help you, and it really is a very loving energy that's here. When we first were working with this, it seemed so strong. I was like, wow, can people really handle that kind of strong energy? But now it's sort of like it's changed, and it's very comforting and it's very helpful. So, John, if you will use that card, I think it will really help you. And notice there is also some of the color of uh, turquoise in there, and that's a very soothing color that would be part of that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes,
yay.
yes. And John, your color card is the lesson in yellow. It says claim your empowerment. And yellow is about the solar plexus. And it's the yellow and purple really go together. I mean, in balancing the two, so you can breathe the purple in and out, and then and into the yellow center. You can use that as a way to work with it. Or what I'm getting here is it's just a message that is saying, I'm going to be with you in your work this week. To that this is the Core Crucible is going to help you to clear and refresh. I'm getting the word refresh and clear. Your anything you want to release into that, and that will help you to feel more empowered and clear, because this is about clearing and claiming your power. And that means your personal power, how you see the world, how they see you. So that's a really integral part of how we see ourselves, how we interact with the world. So that's what I see.
Yes, I think I that's very important.
Mhm. Lesson in yellow. All right. Will is next.
Well, I think this one he has seen before. Um, we've been working with this one for a long time. Um, I always have to go back here and check on that one. There it is. It's expanding, and it's the number 6 and 12 and 24. And it is on page 40 for those of you who have your book in front of you. And this one is really about, I love the things that it brings up. So we'll expand your thinking, evolve your vision, embrace your uniqueness, join the universal orchestration of all that is. Boy, I really see that part as being important. As you're doing the things that you're being led to bring out from your inner knowing self, and think of it that you are part of an orchestration of all that is, and you are an important part of that. Don't you feel that, Leslie? I think
Oh, yeah.
it really fits.
Yes. And the other part is the next part down. The universe is a magnificent playground. There are many waiting to play. Join forces with other minds and spirits who are ready to move to the next evolvement. I really think that's part of it too.
Yes, I do too.
Mm. Okay, let's see what color card wants to come here. Oh, I'm getting two of them. Okay, right next door. Strength in lime green.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah.
It's from the heart. It's can you talk about the lime green part of it? The yellow part?
Yeah. What this was telling you in the expanding is that you're going to be expanding out and into this larger connection. And doing that, you are now recognizing your ability to be a leader in a new kind of leadership. And we need all of you to be doing that in your own way. The yellow part of this is where you go in and you find your true self here in form, and you live that. That's part of this leadership. And then from the heart, you go in and find that loving space that you hold for yourself and so many others. And then as you go into the white, that's part of that, you're really again connecting to that universality. And then with the complementary color magenta, wow, that magenta and lime green together are so powerful because the leadership is one of helping us all be our true self, and all of us to allow things that are holding us back from being helping we can work with this magenta as a way of dissolving anything that's not in alignment with us.
Yes.
It's very powerful. Those two together are quite something.
And then the other one is lesson in silver. And if you look at expanding, it has a lot of silver in it. And this says, choose what you value. Choose what you value. As you're moving into, well, it's the silver and gold, it's the feminine part, it's the heartfelt part, it's the being able to communicate in that language of caring and wanting the best to emerge. And so and I have to say, in expanding, you have 6, 12, 24. To me, that's just talking about how it expands, how it goes from 6 and then 12 and then 24. So it's this big opening that's happening, and evolving your vision and choosing what you love. I mean, you can't choose everything, but you can choose those things that arise as you're in this process that really move you to connect with others.
You know what else I get, Leslie, is that you were talking before we got on here about the moon, uh, what is it? The eclipse.
Eclipse,
That's
the total, yeah, total solar eclipse coming up.
this month. And what I was getting, Will, is that's a very important energy for you. And it comes from the silver. The silver is indicative of the moon. And there, there's something there that's going to open up for you during that eclipse.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. The one here we were able to sit in our yard and experience, and of course this one's on over near Greenland and Iceland, and so
Let's
we're
go to
not-
Greenland.
yeah, right, yeah, yes.
Oh, it's on the 12th, Sandra says. So it's not that far away.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm trying to write a note here. All right. The next person is Sandra. Sandra.
Okay. Okay, this one is Mosaic. And God, I just keep feeling that some of these cards are ones that have come up for each of you before. The number is 10, and 10's a really important number because it's like we are ending one phase and we're moving into another. So, what I would suggest to you, Sandra, is, and maybe you're already doing this, sit down and feel into what has been finishing and what is ready to be birthed in your life, because this is an important time, and with this eclipse coming up, that's another part of being present with what it is that's being birthed.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandra says 6 planets will align together in straight line at dawn in the east. Whoa.
Is that
So Sandra, use this card to and mosaic is that there's lots of things coming together in a design that is your design, and it can be people, it can be opportunities, it can be different things that you have read, so many ways.
mhm. Is that I wonder if that's tomorrow or is that during the eclipse? I'm not sure.
This is really for her this coming week, but also this is for the eclipse. I think it's like we get into the eclipse energy before it's even here yet.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wondered if Sandra was referring to when the 6 planets will align. So
Oh yeah, that's during the eclipse, I think.
I'm not sure.
On the east.
On the 12th, yeah. Okay. So eclipse. Thank you for answering. So Sandra, your color card is strength in red orange. I'm getting red orange for this for you. So that's right in that part of creativity and emotions. So it's really going to spark that what's finishing, what's ready to be birthed. I just see it physically moving you, physically coming up through your body in those areas of red, of that, place where we are really grounded and this is who we are as humans. And then up through the emotional, just rising up, kind of not like a volcano, but like how it just kind of moves up through. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and it will give you all of the energy that you need for whatever this is that's coming up.
Yeah.
So
really good energy.
Yeah. Wear red, eat things that are red.
Yeah. Yes, yes. All right, Jeannie S.
So nice to see Jeannie Esser. And we loved having her part of the tools thing that we were doing too. All
Mhm.
right, Jeannie S. Let's see what we got. Oh, love. And love is just, I'm going to turn to it because I find that what's in here is so important. It's numbers 2 and 8, and on page 48. You know what I'm getting right away about this is that that you have been working so much on yourself that that love that's inside of you is just coming out in like a rainbow. And I think you feel that. And the place that I go to that I'm feeling this is just below the waist. It's kind of in the belly portion. So it's interesting because um, I don't know that it's like that love is there, and you are um, putting that out there through your energy field more easily than you have before. And one of the things I always like to do with this one is give you the some of the words that tell you what love is or how it is that we work with love. Now, as the veil thins, humanity sees clearly that love was never lost. Compassion, acceptance, transformation, encouragement, allowing, embracing, offering, and co-creating are all available. As you remember, we are one with our divine source. And I think that encouragement is one that you have developed more, and acceptance that you've developed that more. So congratulations, because this is such a sweet card, and I hope you'll just be with that and enjoy it and allow it to be in your field for this week.
Mhm. And your a really sweet card to go with it is Strength in Green.
Wow, that's powerful.
In your heart, in your arms, that love, the love expression of you. So this is really tapping right into the love card. And it says integrated, growing, and loving. So this week, this is going to help you integrate each uh, of those attributes and strengthen your resolve to move into the greater love area of your life. And um, so integrating is the word that kind of sticks out to me. Um, Growing and loving. Growing is what you've been doing and are
Yeah,
continuing
definitely.
to do. You've really opened up some places in you that have like been just kind of waiting for it, ready for it. And now you're really ready for it. Uh, so that's what I'm getting. All right. Strength in love. Strength in green. All right. Zach is next.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I just have a feeling about this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, Zach. This one is the final one in the whole oracle deck of the luminaries, and it's called Ecstasy. And it's the number 13. And as you know, 13 is a very important number. It's past 10, so it's into the higher frequencies. And what I love about what it says in Ecstasy, and uh, I think you have a nice sense of humor, and maybe you'll enjoy this, because I always think of how humorous is when I see this. Um, Oh, wait, here's across the page. It's on page 52. Okay.
Zwingle.
Yeah. It says, the hoped for magnificence of tomorrow is now, Zach. So be in the moment and experience this beautiful energy from this ecstasy. And the other one is, um, let's see, it says, choose me, especially when there seems no reason for me to be present. Choose me because you can. Choose me because I bring out what lies dormant within your being. Experiencing me is a burst of flavor, presence ignited. So that's what this card is saying for you. Just when it comes up and you're thinking about ecstasy and your life seems like, oh my gosh, something's happening in your life, just remind yourself, I can choose this because it's just choose it because you can. Choose it because it brings out what lies dormant within your being and experience it as a burst of flavor. Presence ignited. This is part of being totally present, experiencing everything around you, appreciating everything around you, which you have there. Your grateful part of your um, name on your that you come in on, Zach, is so perfect for this. Be grateful for all of what is around you, and that is part of ecstasy.
All right, and your color card is Strength in Green.
Wow.
There you go, doing it with your heart. And um, what I was getting is express me, and that you're in that stage of growth. There's something there in your growth that this is giving you permission to do. Um, I don't know. I don't know why, but I got the Buzz Lightyear thing where he goes to infinity and beyond. That's what I got. It's like let yourself really go for it, and that yeah, it was giggling, but it was just like serious too. Like stretch yourself and like really move into that ecstasy and see what it's like from noticing a beautiful bloom to laughing and running down the street. I mean, whatever is your joy, allow that joy and ecstasy to be.
I'm so glad you're here, Zach. I just feel your energy, and it's just wonderful to have you part of us.
uh, we are making progress. That's right. All right, Mia.
All right, Mia.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a really good one for all of us at this time. It's called Neo Matrix. It's 6, 12, and 48. And I want you to tell you, Mia, um, this really applies to you because you're creating a new matrix within you. And all that means is all these things you've learned, all the ways that you have been working on yourself, all of the things that you just love so much. Uh, these are all of a new matrix for you. And what does that mean? That means that we have a configuration within our energy field that can change according to what we have done energetically with the energy that is ours. And this new matrix, what I'm getting is it's making more room for who you really are. That you have come to discover more and more of who you are, and that it's so important the work that you've done. And I would suggest that you go in and become very familiar with your own personal matrix. Maybe even look up that word there may be something there for you.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so in your transformation, in your evolvement that you're going through, you have 3 cards. First one, these two I think are just like little reminders. The first one is Lesson in Purple, and it's saying transcend your difficulties. So if there's anything holding you back or anything you need to shift, it's saying do the work. Shift whatever needs shifting. Might need a little encouragement.
There's a lot of purple in this matrix card too.
Very much so.
Yeah.
That's part of the process. The next one is also in the matrix. It's the Lesson in Black. Okay. Embrace the possibilities and don't be afraid. Just it's there with pure love for you and your work that you're doing here and your reason for existing. It is there for you. And it's saying, just, go for it, girl. Go for it. Don't worry. And your third one is Strength in Orange. Strength in Orange. So it's being alive, being present, bringing that joy, happiness into this process is going to be a ticket for you. Even when things feel like, whoa, what's that? I don't get it, or I don't know. What can I learn from this? But you're so good at that. You're so good at looking at, there's something here to teach me, and it can just raise my energy even more and raise my awareness in all of this so that I am more that I offer. So it's being in that place of your senses, being present and being, enjoy.
Enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Purple, black, and orange. Wow. That's unusual. We don't usually get 3.
I don't know if I've ever gotten 3.
No. These are the people that I have on my list. If there is anyone else and you want a reading, please let me know right now if you want that, so that we can make sure we get you in there. So, not seeing anyone yet. So,
I think we got everybody.
We got everybody.
You want to go ahead and do ours? We have a couple minutes.
If you want to, sure.
Okay. I'm going to pick a card for you. Well, Crown wants to be with you. And let me see what your color card is.
46.
Oh, there's 2 color cards. This is interesting. Whoops. Where'd it go? There it is. With Crown comes 2 lessons.
Okay.
And one of them is in turquoise, and the other one is in green. And this has mostly to do with being there for yourself, flowing with your own personal energy, opening your heart to yourself, and accepting the crown.
Okay.
That's a lot, but you're ready for that. You've been doing it. This is a really good one for you.
Yeah. It reinforces what I've been doing lately.
Yes. Okay.
Just saying, keep going.
Yep.
So, okay.
All right. Now I'm going to get my pen out so I can write this on mine. Okay, here it is.
All right. And yours is Simply Self.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Simply be yourself. you know, really tune in. And that's the number 6. And make room for clarity of thinking and feeling, which brings those pearls of wisdom up. And you have a lot of pearls coming up, is what I'm feeling. And as you go through these this week, with the ones that we already have working, the month and the week, this is something that wants to weave its way into the week. Like each day, kind of like, how can I simplify?
Yes, I
Calm,
agree.
be calm, and choose, no, not this one, but this one. I can just have it be simpler and more in line with what your energy is at the time. And your color card is lesson in orange. And gosh, isn't it orange in this Simply Self?
Yes, I think it's showing me orange again and again.
Yeah, feel those feelings and allow them to come through. And this is really your so much of your intuitive self and everything works through your body in arising in feelings, arising in sensations and that kind of thing. So that really feels like it's saying pay attention to those as they arise this week, and as you usually do. But just be like, how can I do it? How can I feel into it? And just allow it to move through. Okay, moves through. Easily moving through is what I'm getting.
Well, that I'm not surprised Simply Self came up because Peter and I have had calendars that were ridiculous, and I have a list that's ridiculous. So it's time to simplify and to open to all of the wonder of feelings that are here in terms of opportunities and yes, loving to meet the people that have been in Peter's life and be restoring uh, connections with people. And it's and the biggest thing for me is to see it as just one big uh, basket of bounty instead of going, oh, I can't do one more thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I love that, the basket of bounty, because that's truly what it wants to show you.
yeah.
Is how much, as you've put out, that you have coming back to you in that way.
Boy, once again, it's the attitude we have. It's
Hmm.
how we take things that come to us that's important, how we respond.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, well, what a wonderful group we've had today, and my goodness,
yeah.
so many wonderful messages that have come.
It's such a wonderful, powerful, happy, everything in the mix kind of time right now.
Yes,
So it
yes,
so it feels really good to get together
yeah.
and do this. Yes. And thank you everyone for being here and being part of the transformation.
Fill your baskets.
Fill your
Yes.
baskets. That's right. Thank you, honey. That's right.
So be sure and put it on your calendar for those of you who are part of the board. Will come and meet with us on Sunday
Yeah.
at 2 o'clock. All right. Love you all.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.